Hey guys, so this is my labor and delivery video. So this is the next morning after being admitted. So I started the labor and delivery vlog because things started already. So this is like 5:30 something in the morning on the 23rd of June. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tasheena and a warm welcome to you. Do consider subscribing. Yes, man, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I do an upload. Like the video, share the video, and comment in the comment section. Now, let me give you guys update. I wouldn't say I'm in terrible pain. I just got the enema. So after getting the enema, if anybody know what that is a fluid you get. For some, they give you an injection, I guess, but it's a fluid that I got in the buttocks to aid in freeing the bubbles and all of that. All right, so last evening when I removed the cervix cerclage, I had gotten, there was a pill that was inserted to start the inducing process, birth inducing process. Overnight, I didn't sleep much. I felt aching in the back. I would say in the region where there's that dent or that sink. So I was feeling that constantly. Baby boy was, stiffing up and stretching and playing. So I didn't really sleep much. So I've been just, keeping up to date with my partner. My friend checking on me and things of that sort. So my progress so far, I don't know how dilated I am, but my water broke too. I think it's my water when I told the nurse. So I felt the feeling to pee, and I was getting up to pee. I had already had on pad, luckily. So by the time I made it to the bathroom, I couldn't hold my pee, and I started peeing in the underwear in the pad thing. Anyways, sat down and fluid just coming, gushing. So I was like, all right, this not sound like a pee, but to how involuntary the water was coming without my control. So I'm sorry, this look like, say, the water just burst or break, however they refer to it. Then I noticed when I wipe, there was like a mucus kind of texture. So I'm like, all right, this look like a it. Yes, so, and then even after the big gush went down in the toilet, I still peed a little bit after, but still involuntary. And then I felt some going down in the pad as well. So, call the nurse, come and say, want to notify them and thing, which I did. And she said, that's fine, just ensure that you have on pad, whatever. Ooh. You want to do it, man? Jesus. This ain't no joke. It ain't no joke at all. Alright, guys. So, I'll continue the vlog as I started it. So, I was talking about the enema. I had gotten that and that sent me to the bathroom and all of that. So I ended up vomiting up too, and then the enema was also able to help with aiding the contractions, continuing them. So that was that. And that was what, early in the morning. So after that, now I started on IV drips around 7, 8 hours thereabouts. I don't quite remember the time. So I started on IV drips, and of course I got oxytocin, which sent on the contractions. Listen, the contractions don't play, right? Of course, contractions initially started out mild, then it increased because she would increase the drip. I think I got a total of 2 drips that sent on the contractions. So this is the day after, actually. The day after. The contractions, some were very intense. Oh my god, some were very, very intense. So I never ended up having baby until that evening. Yes, I was in labor for over 12 hours, I think. So I never ended up having baby until that evening, and trust me, leading to the last part, the contractions got serious. No. The labor part, I couldn't video. Hey, boo boo. So I couldn't video the inside the labor room and all of that, but let me tell you, that push thing ain't no joke. So remember, leading up to that time, the contractions would be coming on so rapid and so intense, of course. And my doctor would have, asked the nurse them to give me things to cause the cervix to soften quickly and all of that. Guys, mark you, the contractions weren't nice, but I ride out the contractions so much so that the nurses were like, I don't even know what's happening with you because you're so quiet. You don't call us, basically don't call him unnecessarily. So I went through the contraction. Mom was here going through. Doctor come check on me. He was like, you're doing very well. And the nurse is like, you're doing good with the contraction. So I said, really? Yeah. But it's like going into the labor room, because when I left my room from that last contraction, I felt that feeling for push. Oh my god. And when you push against a wall, almost like, there's a barrier there. That's how it felt. And then for me, it came with a crazy, uncontrollable feeling. So unlike the contraction, them way hard and intense, and me breathing and I lost it. Me start screaming at the delivery room. Hey, it's real. It's real, guys. Listen, pregnancy journey. It is real. Hey, boo boo. Pregnancy journey. It is real. Giving birth. Damn, it's real. I've never felt pain like that before. Never had to do anything like that before. It was one of the hardest, but one of the most rewarding thing to do, to push out your baby and see a baby. Oh my god, it makes it so worth it. It's almost as if once you hold a baby, you kind of forgot that. Yes, so my nurse came in with my food. So like I was saying, after you push and go through that hard pain, and you finally get your baby rest on your chest, it makes you almost instantly forgot that you was in so much pain, you're in so much pain and all of that. For me though, like I said, in the labor room it got crazy. So while I could have ride out the intense contraction pain, I lost it. I wasn't calm at all. I started freak out because the contractions came with a force, and then that overwhelming feeling to push, and then it kind of came with a little shaking nervousness. So and then there was a point in time when I felt that I needed to push, and I think the nurse stepped out for something or something like that. But let me tell you, it was a journey and a half. I ended up bleeding from my nose because I think I was pushing from my nose. Not sure if you get the idea incorrectly, but I can say the delivery was not long. Take somewhere between 5 or so pushes to get him out completely. Yeah. And then not very long after the placenta was delivered too. So that was good. I am grateful. Trust me, when I was going through those contractions, I was like, God, do not forsake me, cause me still. I wanted it to be over, cause laboring can be such a long task, long time. So I wanted it to be over. Anyways, that's my story on my labor and delivery. I am grateful baby boy is here, healthy and strong. He pooed and he peeped. Think me hear him just poop again. So I'm gonna know if I poop or it's a case where he's pooing, but I'll check shortly. So we're just here adjusting and getting used to latching on the breast and all of that, which it's been a little challenge, but we'll get the hang of it. He's just fairly new to it, so understandable. So all right,